Virgo. Please, God, help clear my mind. Channel these energies for Virgo to give them insight and guidance and encourage their faith. Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. It is an energy reading first and foremost, so you take it how and where it resonates in your life. And if you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. They are on my website only, nowhere else. Remember, there are always scammers out there. So the only way you can book a personal reading with me is just to go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can choose the service that's right for you and book and schedule there on your own time. Virgo, this message is timeless. It comes to you when you need to hear it, when you'll receive the message, like when it's prudent to your life. And this channel is filled with them. So please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, please. And peruse the message that might be right for you. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to find out. So the first card out was Life is a Mystery. And often for me, this is my mask card. Right now, since this is a mysterious energy, I don't necessarily know exactly what this is, but because of the position that it came out on my table, let me show you. It's way, way over here. So it's in the past, but it's also kind of hidden in and of itself, right? It's very obscure, as if it doesn't want to be seen. So the implication there is that something from the past that doesn't want to be seen is still masked. Or there is an unknown from the past, or for some reason right now you still feel something looming, as if you're being watched, as if there's an invisible threat. There is an inkling that's going on beneath you, beneath your skin. There is a knowing of something that wants to remain hidden or unknown. Now, for whatever reason, it's coming up now because it's coming into consciousness. The reason for that, Virgo, is, to me, astrologically, and if you're looking for your full astrology breakdown every single week, please head to my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation, where I just go deep dive into astrology every week. But if you're watching this when I upload it, the sun is in Scorpio, Mars is in Scorpio, Mercury's in Scorpio. We have a lot of energy in Scorpio that's making us aware of things that have been repressed, stuff that we thought we pushed down so far it would never come back up again. Well, something is there, and it's being acknowledged. And ironically, the hidden thing, the looming mystery, we'll call it, is the only thing that's facing me. It's the only card that's upright. So it's really front and center in your consciousness right now. Something from the past, something that was repressed from the past, something or someone that is looming there. Let's get deeper. So let's flip over these cards, shall we? We have Take a Leap of Faith, which is a testament to good luck and good energy. And then we have Act as If. So are we acting as if we're okay and taking a leap of faith that things are going to be all right, even though we know we should be confronting something? That's a question that we have to ask ourselves at this point, Virgo, because this implies that we want to take a leap forward, thinking that we can still on some level hide something or fit in by looking like everything is okay, right? When in fact, clearly it's not. There's still something looming here. It is a reality. This isn't a perception. And it's a truth that you are absolutely familiar with and in some level conscious of, because it keeps coming up and it's staring at me. And we're going to get into what exactly is going on there. But then we have these two other cards that came out a little bit into the future, which might be toward the end of this week. Slow and steady wins the race. So that's in reverse, though. This is something that escalated quickly, or you want to escalate quickly. Something with family you want to push through. And then you see clearly now is also in reverse. So yes, somebody is trying to fool themselves. And maybe in the process thinking that they're succeeding at fooling others. I can tell you right now it's not, because the mask is transparent. Somebody is conscious that somebody's trying to hide something and push something through to pretend like everything is okay. And it ain't working. It's not working. It's not working because it wouldn't have come out in the cards. Something is absolutely more transparent than either you or they want it to be. So let's get into what this mask is. Please let me know, God. What is this mask? What is this mask? Why? What is it? Let's just flat out tell Virgo what needs to happen. So it is you. It is you that is wearing this mask. Because this is my Virgo card. It doesn't represent that for every reader, but the Nine of Pentacles always represents Virgo to me. She is surrounded by a lot of Virgo imagery, by the earth and the gardens or fields around her, by a sense of self and singularity of, happy birthday, Doug Denny, not being able or in need of having to be surrounded by other people. If you look at the zodiac sign of Virgo, she stands alone. She's confident and competent in and of herself and in and of her ability to cultivate health and growth and life. So this, to me, this card often symbolizes that. So there is this sense of Virgo. So it's you that's wearing the mask. This is a mask or something you've masked inside of yourself. And perhaps it is your own personal value and your ability to stand on your own, or that you want to be single. A part of you, some of you, may deep down inside really wish for your singlehood and your freedom and your independence. And for some reason you feel like you have to push forward this concept of family or of friendships that really you no longer want to cultivate. But for some reason, still feel like you have an obligation to do so. It's like your ability and capability to be independent is something that for some reason you have masked. Whether it's you don't want to admit that you want it, or that you think for some reason it's powerful to mask how actually capable you are and not in need of other people's services. You are. Whatever it is, that's the mask. That's what came out. And then we have Knight of Cups here. This is also my Leap of Faith card. It's a little crooked, but this is once again the sense of having faith that it'll work. Having faith that sort of being a chameleon and blending into every situation, or taking on the appearance of what you feel you need to appear as in order to be successful, that somehow that you think it's going to work. This is also, I don't think this is a symbology of love here. I think it's a symbology of faith, because we have faith here, and this is often a faith card to me. So it's taking a leap of faith and thinking, okay, this is gonna be okay. This is gonna pay off. I'm just gonna let you know right now, it ain't fooling anybody. People see right through that shit. And what's going to really, 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 I think, take its toll is this dissonance that you seem to be generating, where you're not seeing that other people actually see you and what you actually want. Now, a lot of this has to do with success, love. I think the outcome here is not bad. It's certainly not bad, right? It's this beautiful energy of, look, open myself up, open my heart, a lot of progress, or a lot of things speeding up and moving quickly into success, accelerating success. None of these cards look bad. They all look fantastic. And so something here is going to work. And when Virgo sets their mind to something, they get something to work. But here's my question. Are you being really true to who you are? Or are you completely and totally deceiving yourself and disguising who you are in order to push forward some sort of success? Because honestly, I don't think you realize that you're moving too quickly, and the situation that you're rushing into in order to not see it or not have to reveal some truth of it is going to ultimately kick you in the ass. That's a hard message to deliver, because I would love to just say, this is a great time for you guys. This is beautiful. I think a lot of readers would be like, there's new love coming into your life and you're going to get it soon and romance is here. And no, that's not what's happening. There is self-deception here. Self-deception, and it's hard to tell somebody that. So hold on, let's get a moon card. Let's get a moon card, please. What do you got to reveal? Because we do have this full moon on the 28th. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, that's great. So we have this beautiful energy of family, and maybe that's why. Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe you just want your family to be okay. You want to preserve something. You want to kind of lay low under this radar because something matters more to you than yourself. Okay, and then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. You're dealing a lot with water energy and intuitive energy and psychic energy. Meditate and contemplate. So you want some tranquility, especially for your family or because of your family, and that is definitely coming in. Then we have luck is on your side, but it's in reverse. So like I gotta say, I think immediately when I saw that, I'm like, ouch. Virgo, you are doing something right now for the good of others. You are, now I know the deception is coming from a desire to protect people that you care about or a situation that you care about. And in some ways now you have become a target so that your family doesn't have to be. And I cannot tell you how much I respect and appreciate your stoicism. But I will also tell you that even though the truth may seem more dangerous and the truth may be more heart-wrenching, it's eventually going to come out anyway. It's going to be something that you have to deal with anyway. And this temporary Band-Aid and sort of look of success is really not going to solve the underlying issues of self-deception. Rushing into a situation, slow and steady wins the race, thinking we can, this is really the deception, thinking I can rush by this and nobody will notice, not even me. But you already notice. This is your energy I'm picking up on. You already know that you are kind of skating over something that isn't. Let's just get more. So what should Virgo do? Really? What should Virgo do? Let's give them that insight, because I think that that's going to be most helpful. Choose a different direction. Reconsider your passions and reconsider your decisions, because there is still time. It is legitimately saying to you, Virgo, there is still time to make the other choice. It's not too far from now, when you're going to kind of even in some ways wish that you had decided differently. And I think it's okay. You had to come to this conclusion on your own by realizing that you backed yourself into a corner and maybe gave yourself no other option, because if you are not really happy where you are, when you have executed everything perfectly and that's where you were supposed to be happy, I think maybe that's where you needed to go to finally come to the place where you needed to be able to finally make the choice to go in the opposite direction. And that's coming soon. So even if it's in a circumnavigated, like a weird way, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. And in reality, this is the biggest success you could ever make, because what this is saying is you really have at this point done everything that you can do and tried everything that you could. And finally, by the end of this week, you're going to allow yourself to make that other choice. And that will restore balance. And that will restore real happiness to you and your life. This is really about changing direction, Virgo. And that's what you will be doing. You are legitimately changing the direction or the trajectory of your future, of your life. We have Sagittarius energy here again. This could be a time frame out to Sagittarius season, which begins at the end of November. But this also could be a way to work things out, a way to find harmony and a way to find peace. So the direction that you will be turning will be to finally balance things out. Now, there could also be something foreign here, a decision to actually move and leave and choose a different location, a location that's outside of the country that you currently live in or outside the state that you currently live in. There does seem to be broadening and expanding your geography here, because Sagittarius is here. We also have Sagittarius energy here too. Luck is on your side. So maybe you will be called away and you'll get a chance to break away. And that's a chance that you need. And it's a guidance system that you should trust, because it's almost like God divinely intervening to say, it's over here, Virgo. This is actually where you want to move. This is where you want your next move to be. Right? What is the Temperance angel here for? A situation that isn't working out, you're going to find a resolution to it. But the resolution does have to do with being able to take it in a different direction. Maybe take people's eyes in a different direction, but there doesn't seem to be deception after this point, because something wasn't working. Something wasn't working, and you're finding a solution to a situation that time and time again you've tried to cultivate and it wasn't functioning. It wasn't getting you anywhere, and you couldn't understand why. Now you're going to understand why, and you're going to be able to redirect your life. And I love that energy for you. And that's the real leap of faith, isn't it? Trying something that you've never done before, and that being the solution. So let's go into the extended, guys. I hope that you will join me where I can just be completely candid with you, and I will talk to you soon.